Alright, so here we have a vintage pump that goes in one of those big 44-gallon drums. So, yeah, just an old one, made in Australia, which is pretty cool, but it's completely seized. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is oil up everything and see if I can get it loose, let it sit for a whole day, and maybe that'll help. So I'll see you guys in a day or two. Here we are. Blowtorch on it. Just keeping a little pressure up. Just let it sit here so it gets essentially really hot. And maybe she'll break loose. And we'll find out in probably about 10 minutes. So, yeah. Just keeping the pressure up. Alright, so heat didn't work. It's a bit of a shortcut way, so I've put it upright in the vise and got some, try and do it chemically. I've got some unknown chemical here that was in the house when I moved in. By the smell of it, it's either paint thinners, paint strippers, or acetone. So yeah, either way, it'll strip the excess paint out of here, maybe help a bit there. We'll just see what happens. Anyways, time to let it sit overnight and see how we go. Okay, so still trying to get this guy apart. Got it in the vise, and I got this apart a little bit. You can see the marks that the pipe wrench has put in. That's the only way I could get it going. Now I need to grind these little sides of the pins off so that way I can take this mechanism off and get this guy out, and yeah, hopefully soak everything and get it all undone. So let's continue. Alright, so a little update. I ended up getting the pickup tube off, and we can have a little bit of a look inside here. So it's a ball valve and it's highly corroded in there. So yeah. Alright. So now I've got to try and get this guy off. So I'm going to use a 24-inch pipe wrench with a 6-foot long steel tube to use as what they call a cheater bar for extra leverage. See if she'll break free. Alright, so yeah, I got the 24-inch bar on there. Trying to undo it, so it needs to go this way. So, and then we've got the Workshop's a mess, but we've got a 6-foot long steel pipe. So yeah, if this doesn't break it loose, yeah, it's time to bust out the torch. Alright, so looks like that did the trick. Oh, alright, two-handed for this thing. So yeah, be back in a minute and we'll take a look inside. And here we are, just broke apart, so let's take a bit of a look. Yeah. Here we are inside. So, yeah, let's clean that up. Alright, so got the top cap off. Have a looky at that. So yeah, we got to clean up all that and before we put it back in. Now, yeah, let's take a look at the inside there. So yeah, that doesn't want to come back up because it is stuck. So let's see if we can clean out some of that debris. Alright, so on the inside is what she looks like, given a bit of a clean. there. So yeah, doesn't want to pull up. It's quite stuck. So yeah, might have to get the slide hammer out. Alright, managed to get the plunger and everything out to like there. So yeah, it's getting much cleaner on the inside. So yeah, might put this on the lathe soon and really give it a clean. Yeah, let's take a look underneath. So yeah, definitely needs a clean both inside and out. So yeah, let's get that done. Alright, so I sanded it down on the inside to get the surface a little better with some 400 grit sandpaper. And it's not bad. Could be worse. But this thing's solid iron, so yeah, and I don't want to mess up the circular or concentricity or whatever you want to call it, so this doesn't fit back in again. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, oh yeah, I also got that little bit of rust off there by using the little brass bit on the edge of a drill. Just get it down in there, so that way it doesn't scratch up the steel, because it's brass, it's softer, but it gets rid of the rust flakes and everything. So to do the bottom section there, going to use this big guy here. Get that down. That'll clean up the base area. And then this one over the top. So yeah, that should do it pretty well. Alright, cheers. Be right back. So yeah, nothing fancy, just got... So it's hard with one. You guys kind of get the point. So that's looking a lot better. Anyway, two-handed job, and I'll try and get the edges a bit better. Alright, so I did the walls a little bit with the tool, and yeah, did the bottom a bit as well. So let's get a nail down there. See if we can scratch out the edge a little bit. Yeah, just need to scratch out the edge there and we're all sweet. And then give it a bit of a washout, and then maybe we'll get to reassembling shortly. Alright, so yeah, the walls look pretty good. Now, this little kind of curved part of the edge here is in the casting, so that's not going anywhere. But I've just got to scratch loose the debris, because I can't get in there, and I don't want to take this metal snap ring out. Oh, I suppose I could. I'll get some long nose pliers. Alright, got some pliers there. Let's see. Bring that out. Rest to the side. Little ball should just come through. And I should be able to clean that bottom there with a different attachment on the drill, but yeah, clean that ball up too. Alright, so yeah. Let's just give that a little spray. Wash up all the debris that I've just cleaned up. So yeah, not bad. Old school cast iron. Here we go. So give it a bit of wipe out. And I think it's in time for reassembly. Alright, so we've got the ball and, you know, clip back in. And next was this guy, but I kind of forgot to clean this guy up. So let's get to that now. So yeah, first thing is to remove the nut, take this off, and I think I'll clean up the shaft in the lathe. Alright, so I used the lathe and sanded this down. It doesn't need to be perfect, just I didn't want to make the size smaller in case there was some sizing issues. So I just got the little bit of surface rust off with that. Yeah, put this in the vise and use the these attachments to give them a bit of a clean up. Doesn't need to be perfect. And yeah, just the split pin to go in. Right, so here we are, put grease all in there. So when it's got the proper lever and everything on, it'll work a lot smoother. But yeah, it is nice and functional. So, reassembly time. Almost forgot about the lid, just clean it up with this guy. So, yeah, it won't be long. Alright, here we are. She's not perfect, but it'll do. Main thing is get all those threads and everything not too bad there. So, yeah. Alright, time to put it all together. So here we are. Got the main part of the mechanism reassembled. And yeah, I had to use bent a nail here because I had to drill out one end a little bit. So I got to finish drilling this one out. And I'll probably nut and bolt in each of those. But yeah, nice and easy. And from the top, it's blowing out a nice amount of air, so it's airtight as well. So time to give it a test with some liquid. Alright, got the old oil pan here that I haven't put out yet. So yeah, as you can tell, it pumps very nicely. By about ½ litre every pump. So yeah, I hope that's been helpful. You know, these old pumps are pretty good. I'm not even trying and it's getting quite a bit of distance on that. I don't want to make a mess everywhere, so, but yeah. Anyways, that's enough of that. At least I know it's, you know, well lubricated inside everywhere. So with the old engine oil, shouldn't rust. Anyways, hope that's been helpful. And yeah, next part is, I guess I'll put my own tube on there for filling things up. And yeah. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the night. Cheers.